Olha aí o... Gato lático. Ai, gato. Puta. Fica aí, fica. Agora tem que ir lá falar com o Pentecoste. Mas peraí. Dá os poderes, mano. Primeiro eu vou pegar os poderes.
Welcome back. Anything I can do for you?
Sai. Deve ter saído direto, droga. Bom, você vê que quesito exploração, o Skyrim é infinitamente melhor, né? Isso aqui ele fala onde tá? No Skyrim, lembra, pra achar aquelas máscaras? Aquele lugar que tem todas as máscaras. Alô? E não sim, é que ele tem que caçar. Então, até hoje ele não achou, né? Procurar, ficar viajando. prestar atenção no nome desse poderzinho. Paz do Criador. Pronto. Agora vamos de novo para falar com o Vladimir. Vamos nem sair daqui. Tá vendo? Isso aqui, conforme você fica dando TP para os lugares, aí você fala com o Vladimir e ele te passa a localização. Oi?
You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded or we will be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
Ai. Tinha algumas coisas roubadas que eu peguei lá naquele outro. Tá vendo por que não vai pra roubar? Quando eu peguei lá no colecionador. Não teve enterro, não teve, mas bem tosqueira mesmo. Jogaram no espaço curto. Se ferre. Já limparam o chão.
Been washing red here and there all over this. Never minded this. The eyes showing signs over another one of those beacons.
atrás da nave aí. Ué, o Doris não veio junto dessa vez. Será que ele finalmente morreu? Assim que eu pegar o poder que eu vou usar mesmo, eu nem pego os restos. Não tem porquê. Laranja solar. Ai, saco, esqueci de tomar o remédio. Essa aqui de novo e outra. Com essa arma aqui. Eu vou tomar o remédio agora.
have something for you.
You are entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
The spanner's torque is what the eye needs now. The spanner's torque. Been pouring over the...
Hey, you might want this.
Pego grilinho? Do que você tá falando? Nossa, fiquei com raiva aquela hora. Maldito. Tchau.
Such peculiar monuments.
É, parecia, né? Até que eles são mais fortes que os outros, mas não é lá grande coisa. E aqui você viu, né? Falo com o Vladimir, pega um artefato. Falo com o Vladimir, pega um tempo. Falo com o Vladimir. E assim vai.
with this place? So many questions come to mind. I don't even... Okay, that hurts.
Ah, eu achei que ele tinha caído. Saco, tem que fazer isso de novo. Dessa vez ele caiu.
I'm waiting here. Ah, sorry. Gotcha. Oh yes, I know how this ends.
Ah, maldição, agora não tem mais, ó. Agora eu tenho que continuar fazendo da Concórdia lá. Se eu quiser. Mais poderes. Tá com som de música de luta.
I have something for you.
You have a nice day now.
Listen,
Você quer, hein?
you risked your life to save. I keep wondering if that made it harder to save Sarah, too. I've replayed those moments in my mind over and over. And you need to know that you did what a leader does. And if it had been me instead of her, I would feel at peace knowing that she made it. I appreciate the humor, but I know better than anybody that it's just a mask. I don't know if you're ready to talk, or if you need 20 years to get to that point, or if you never want to talk about it again. But I just want you to know that if you do, I'm here for you. I don't know that I mean to say that, actually. But if it makes you feel better, then consider it said. Of course you do. Take whatever time you... Just, please, don't remove yourself from our lives. Still doesn't make it easier for anybody, even you. Sarah was our leader. She was the light in Aja's eye, and she kept everything together. She would tell you right now that this was not your fault. She would want us to focus and solve this problem together. Yes. You know, we're fortunate. Constellation brought us all together, and we're all better for it. If we're going to set things right, it's going to be because of that. Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, I could really listen to Barrett's dulcet voice right now.
Mas...
Then instead of thinking about it,
Yes.
war memorial.
It's like...
We can stop to pay respects.
Keeper Aquilus,
if you'd like.
can we have a moment?
Oh, Mateo. It's been too long. How are your parents? Your mother still struggling with that azalea garden?
No, she figured that out a while ago. Had to adjust the pH levels in the soil. But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
Oh. Well, what's on both your minds? Oh. Yeah. How humanity comes together. How we are to love each other, even as our universe becomes even more complex.
That's not exactly what we mean. Keeper, when you talk about unity, well, does it mean anything else? Something...
Perhaps you should talk about this inside. Now that we have a little privacy, why don't you tell me exactly what it is that brought you two here?
They're like nothing we've ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion, sub-audio harmonic sequencing, unidentifiable energy fluctuations.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that seem to defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought. We enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us. There's no way of knowing who we will become, and yet the risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
Pouco forçado, mas esperamos que o senhor possa ajudar. Não preciso de um sermão pontífice. Preciso de respostas. Cometemos um erro. Estou começando a ficar de saco cheio. Agora eu começo a esgoelar as pessoas. Cometemos um erro. Eu exploro, não faço sermões.
I think I can. If you're willing to find your way in the dark for a bit longer, I can give you a path of discovering its meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universum, of someone who walked the settled systems and saw every corner of it. This pilgrim claimed he found the true meaning of unity. I always thought of it as just a parable for trying to bring humanity together, but maybe it's more.
Mataram a mulher, agora você não passa de um cão lazarento jogado às desventuras.
I'm not sure if he was, but if what you're looking for is connected, then anything might be possible. I understand you have doubts. But walk with me just a little bit further. In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment and the enigmatic cult of the Varun. And he gave them each a part of the truth. Then he goes to his final resting place to live out the rest of his days in contemplation of infinitum addendum, his addition or contribution to the infinite. But what if the story isn't a metaphor, but a code? A way of finding the pilgrim again, or at least his grave. I agree. I think you need to talk to them about this unity pilgrim. And clearly, not just in a theological sense, as I have. The enlightened work out of the well here in New Atlantis, helping the poorest citizens find a better life for themselves. The rune worshippers are more enigmatic, but there is a lone zealot that was captured recently for attacking UC ships. I visited her a couple of times. Hopefully, she'll be willing to talk to you as well.
I'll stay here with the Keeper. We need to catch up. And I wouldn't mind asking him a few more questions.
Tá, fica aí, vamos fazer as outras coisas. Tchau. Fale com prisioneira em Varun. E... fale com a casa iluminista. Cadê a saída dessa tranqueira aqui? Era... pra... Yo.
Yes, what?
Full spacesuit.
Every time I see that statue, I feel a little bit more. Can't really explain why, but I do.
Nossa, tudo é um loading. Tudo é loading, loading, loading. Como é que você simplesmente entra no lugar e não tem ninguém reclama, né? Ó,
A
cheguei, ó.
visitor? I have all the company I need. He knows not the truth. He sends another to ask more incessant questions.
He sent both of us to ask more incessant questions, actually.
The Great Serpent waits in the shadows. He will entwine the universe, and all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more, no less.
You don't need to tell us. We just figured it would be better to ask you directly than to take a second-hand account of your words.
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper about this. I will tell you what I told him, and then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever. He gives false prophecy to Jinan. But such is Jinan's conviction in the Great Serpent, he does not hesitate. He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the Great Serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting. 4 times they fight. Over 120 rotations of the planet they are on. Remember these 4 battles, Jinan, the unbeliever says. Remember these 120 rotations. But Jinan knows this is blasphemy, and delivers the killing blow. That is all. Then we are done. Leave me.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know.
420.
Hey, if you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you.
Eu tenho que falar, você, cadê você?
I'm all ears. Well, if it isn't.
Caramba, não era isso. Eu achei que eu poderia...
If you say so.
Queria me livrar dele. Falou, ó, fica aí que eu vou fazer as missões. Não para, não. Fica quieto. Calma aí, deixa eu ver aqui. Nossa. Tá, mais tarde eu vou ligar pra falar com a Cláudia pra ver se eu consigo fazer algum esquema referente ao ônibus. Ai, vamos lá. Vamos aqui agora. Vamos avançar disso aqui. A gente conclui isso aqui e pode ir pro Chernobyl Cola, o que você acha?
You might want this. Got a moment?
Esse traje você achou mais legal? Peraí. Esse traje aqui. É, eu misturei, né? Não é tudo do mesmo kit, mas é legal mesmo isso aqui. tô usando ele porque ele tá mais equilibrado, ó. Tá vendo ali, ó, térmico 15, corrosivo 15, radiação 15, atmosférico 15, físico 128, energia 132. E esse capacete é de outra coisa, né? Do carinha da manutenção lá. Caça às feras é o nome do traje. Traje espacial caça recompensas. Oh, preciso comer alguma coisa, viu? Deixa eu aproveitar que eu tô aqui. Já pego uma missão que tem aqui, ó.
Again with these boots.
You ask me, the real New Atlantis is down.
Ugh, right. The boots. I hate to admit it, but she has a point. She's the third customer to return the pair, all for the same reason. The boots might really be cursed. It doesn't matter if you believe it. Somebody might, and that's bad for business. Hey, you're a pilot, right? Maybe you can do me a favor. I've heard of a UC station at the far end of the galaxy called the Den. You go there and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give you credits as a compensation. Finally, someone to give these blasted boots the boot, if you pardon the expression. Here, I'll have your credits for you when the job is done.
Era uma missãozinha que tinha pra fazer aí. Tô caído aqui. Ah. E não tá considerando que seja roubo se eu pegar. Ó, se eu pegar daqui... Ué, também não é... Ah, não, é roubo sim. É roubo sim. Tava olhando no lugar errado. Vambora.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done in the well. A lot of people in need. If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can. Oh, you're not? Sorry. Can I help you?
Pontífice Aquilos me enviou. Eu preciso falar sobre o peregrino. Procuro uma coisa chamada Concórdia e não tô atrás de conceito.
The Unity Pilgrim in particular. If that
Que
rings
isso?
any bells.
Listen, I've talked about this with him a ton of times, and there's no record of a Unity pilgrim. But since you both insist, our early records are mostly administrative. Humanitarian projects, group counseling notes, charity expenditures. But there is a series of exchanges the founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing. A man walks into the first house of enlightenment. The founding members just call him the Drifter. So they think he's a charity case at first, but no, the Drifter asks them a bunch of questions. If your philosophy is built on an individual's own morality, what about the second person? That second person might disagree. Isn't the problem of two what you're really looking for? And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. All of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward. And it kind of goes on like that. He comes back every week for a year. Same conversation every time. Second person this, the problem of two that. Honestly, I think the founding members made it all up. There was a little more hesitation being openly atheist in the early days. I think they were experimenting with writing their own scripture. Fortunately, that got abandoned pretty quick. After the records of the Drifter end, you never see anything like it again. Always happy to help. If you'll excuse me, I've got a lot of aid efforts to coordinate.
time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. Well, if it isn't our own ranger. A badge is just a symbol, a promise. You don't have to wear the object to be true to those goals. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone. Maybe he could have been rehabilitated. Maybe. But I just can't see that happening. And even if so, he couldn't remain in power over those people. Not after all that blood. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain. Here.
Tá, agora eu posso me livrar de você?
I know, but nevertheless, enjoy. Anyway, I figured you might have a use for it. Sure, there's always that option. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it for you.
Chapaguri? Que é isso? Ele me deu um chapaguri. Nossa. Joguei no chão. Mentira, vou comer.
Let me know if I can help you.
Que é isso aqui? São bolachinhas?
No shortage of... Alrighty.
Always nice to... see her fresh face around here.
Pera. Pode para falar com o pontífice. Por aqui é mais rápido, então tá bom.
I was thinking about getting some work done.
Got a minute to chat?
One in?
Maybe a few minutes. Probably not.
Esse uniforme aqui, ó.
No guarantee.
Acabei de lutear do corpo que eu achava. Deixa eu falar com essa velha aqui que
We're
ela
doing
vai
the
me
best we
curar.
can. Okay. What's... Not sure what you'd expect me to do. I'm not seeing anything wrong.
Então tá bom.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the colony war. Your consideration is requested.
Aquilus has helped me through
Orfanato
some tough
Pontífice.
times lately.